hair. Looks shocking. I apologise. Looks just awful. Need to jump in the shower and wash it. Hi guys. Hi. Lost all its volume and oh no. Awful. What's happening, guys? Who's here? Loose Pizzle's here. Angel Girl's here. The names, guys, the names. Sue's Moore's here. Sunflower's here. Hi, Angel Girl, darling. How are you? Try not to yell, guys. Trying to save my voice. What's going on? Hi, Melburnian Mum. How's it going over there in Melbourne? You're not in lockdown anymore, are you? I think we're in lockdown till tomorrow here in Perth, but I wouldn't know because I don't watch the news, so I'll just wait until someone tells me. Hi, guys. What's happening? It's only 19 people here. It's an unusually small number of people. Invited out the host to go live together. Oh, well, I'll do that when Manifesting Kimberly wants to go live. Hi, Sarah. What's going on over there in London town? No, thank goodness. Oh, you're not. Not anymore. You guys went through the wars already. Hey, I booked a call with you. So excited. Oh, who's this girl's rule? Who is that? Oh, wonderful, darling. Beatus Harindo's here. Random Lifting Panda Cat's here. Marissa's here. Who else is here? I need to send you my 2-week update. Oh, wonderful, darling, do. I'm so behind with getting up to the updates, so, guys. I've barely opened anybody's because my TikTok has got like 200 fucking messages. I'm just avoiding it like the plague, and now my messenger is filled with messages. I apologise. Hi, Mary. Hi, Alan. Oh, thanks. I don't feel it. I feel very like my hair needs a wash, but thank you. I finally recorded my affirmations. Can't wait to listen to them tonight. Oh, good, darling, good. Yeah, guys, do listen to them overnight. I was just listening to some then as I was walking around the park, and I thought, am I listening to the right ones overnight for me? But I don't really want to change them. So whatever you've been listening to for the 21 nights, try and stick to the same ones because it's the repetitious, sinking in that's meant to be the key to this. In all cases with, subconscious thought, it's repetition. So try and repeat the same ones if you can. I did join earlier, but was half asleep and been dying of hay fever. Oh, no, Sarah. Oh, God. Affirm that away, darling. So I never get sick. My 2 besties and I just legit decided to start a business. I'm excited. Oh! What are you doing, Kat? It's with the plants or the art or both? What are you talking about, the book? Plus, I've been struggling sleeping and my affirmations have been echoing. It's really weird. Oh, is it because you're listening to the thing overnight? Is that not helping you sleep? SP has video called me twice now just for a friendly chat. Still doesn't want to reconnect. Well, don't worry about it, darling. Just take the video chat as give it good meaning that they can't be without you. In fact, they miss you so much, they have to actually video chat you and see your face because they miss being with you so much. Just give it all good meaning. Slowly, slowly, catchy monkey, guys. Don't think, oh, God, I want to reconnect with them. Why aren't they asking for commitment now? Why aren't they saying they want to go out with me again? Well, slowly, slowly, catchy monkey, okay? We are basing it around my art, selling my art and turning them into books, merch, etc. What's going on? Hang on, what's happening? I'm excited. Basing it around my art, selling my art and turning them into books, merch, etc. Oh, wonderful, Cat! Oh, love it. Beautiful. What's happening with the book with Pamela? Are you still doing that? God, I hope so. Loz, I have a question. What? Darling, put the question in. Hi, Sammy Ann. Hi, Loz. Is there such a thing as too many self-concept affirmations? I mean, guys, look. You want to have as much as you can remember. If you've got like 100, you probably won't remember most of those. You want it around the same gist of the same kind of theme if you've got a lot. Okay? I do give people about 40 on the calls. Probably that many, which is a lot of affirmations. Look, some people may not want to do them all. So I give them a lot so that they've got enough of the basis of the core stuff I've discovered about their subconscious thinking and their childhood that for them to go on. Some people may do them all. Some people won't. That's why I give so many. But I would have 5 or 6 really core main ones that you know off the top of your head. The rest you can listen to heaps and rampage heaps. Loz, need your help, please. My neighbour wants to sue me over a fight between our dogs, part 1. Oh, no. Both of us think the other one is at fault. Okay, so just affirm that she knows it wasn't my fault. This is very easily resolved. We easily resolve this without taking it to court or anything legal. Everything is resolved and we're happy neighbours again. Everything is resolved and we're happy neighbours again. Everything is resolved and we're happy neighbours again. This never had to go to court. It all gets resolved. Okay, just start saying that, darling. Start saying she realises she was at fault, or this is all resolved. However it's resolved, it's resolved. It was resolved in my favour. Say that. This has all been resolved in my favour. Say that. Yes, Pamela and I still work on the B-book. Oh, good, darling, good. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've been so fucking busy with these bloody calls this week. What if I say my affirmations every day and night? Yes, do that. Good. That's what I want you to do. Do you support Muslims? Absolutely, darling. Yay, so happy. I got a notification once. Oh, did you, darling? Good. My SP posted a video of me lifting. So proud of my gym sis. I ignored it and affirmed more. Why did you ignore it and affirm more? I don't understand. My SP posted a video of me lifting. Why is that bad? Why are you giving it bad meaning? Why are you giving something where they're saying so proud of you bad meaning? I don't understand why you're giving that bad meaning, darling. You should be giving it really good meaning, like, oh my God, they're obsessed with me. They're sticking me on their socials. You're for some reason you're reading into that as like the worst thing ever. Not sure why. Hi, Georgia, darling. How are you? How are the bubbers? Really trying not to focus on the 3D, but I'm finding it so hard not to spiral. My SP is with the, oh, don't say third party. Girl he told me not to worry about. Now, okay, well, darling, listen to me and listen closely. For him to say, for him to now be with the girl he told you not to worry about, then clearly when you were together, you were worrying about that girl. That's why he said it. And just the simple act of worrying about that girl has simply created a third party of him with that girl. Do you understand how this works? You think it and think it and think it and think it. Oh my God, I'm worried about him seeing that girl at work. Oh, they talk a lot. They're on socials together. Oh, now they're friends on Facebook. What does that mean? Oh, it's that girl. I think he likes that girl. That girl, that girl, that girl. And he goes, it's nothing to worry about. And you've literally pushed him into being with that girl with your shitty fucking thinking about that girl. You created it. Do you understand that? So if you created it, you're that fucking powerful, you can uncreate it. Stop thinking about the bitch. Stop even looking at the socials. Just ignore the socials. Ignore anything about him and her. Act like it's never fucking happened and affirm in your mind that you're together. But you created the bitch to be a problem by worrying about her during the relationship. Guys, you create third parties. You create the problems that turn up in your reality. You've got to get this. If you don't get this, you're fucked. And then you go, how do I get rid of them? Well, you created them. What's the opposite of what you were doing before? Worrying a lot about them, thinking a lot about them. That created the bitch to be there. So now, completely ignore her and do the complete opposite of what you were doing before, which was worrying about her, which is why he said, don't worry about her. Guys, you get this? You create the circumstances with which you are now upset. Oh my God, there's a third party. Yeah, no shit, because you were worrying about her. Get it? Now, what's the opposite of worrying? Not worrying. In fact, acting like you and he are together in your mind and the bitch doesn't fucking exist. Got it? Go and watch my lives in the Facebook group, darling, if you're lost. Because if you don't understand this about third parties, the girl's not going to go away. Kimberly posted 2 videos about listening to affirmations at night and she agrees it helps. Yeah, she's the one I kind of got the idea from because she goes on and on about Dylan James. So I'll go watch them because I think they're on a TikTok. Can I say my self-concept and SP affirmations at the same time? Yes, you can, but I don't want you to focus on the SP too much. Why are you needing to focus on the SP so much? I ask you. Are you thinking that they might go away if you stop thinking about them? My ex came back when I was completely with someone else. I wasn't affirming about him at all, but my self-concept had improved. I didn't have to affirm for him to come back. Some of you are so concerned. Oh my God, what if I don't do the SP affirmations? What will happen when they forget about me? No. But you can. Go ahead. Lol, I had too much coffee and I can't sleep. It's 3 a.m. where I am. Oh my God, Shabrina. Lols, my SP came up on my add friends list. Is that just Birds for Land or should I add him as a friend? It's up to you, darling. But I mean, take it as Birds for Land, absolutely. Love me a Loz rant. Oh, sorry. I was yelling a bit then. Self-concept is so key. Yes. Hi, Josh. I can't believe how amazing my life is now. I've been affirming I'm living my dream life, and I am. I know you are, Marissa. The amount of stuff you keep telling us you're going to. It's amazing. Love your energy. Oh, thank you, darling. I haven't done SP affirmations in ages. They're both conforming nicely. It's done. See? Kat isn't doing the SP affirmations, and yet it's working. Now, how come she's doing that? Because she's working on her. Right, guys? That's what I'm thinking. If I stop thinking about him, they'll go away. I know it's not true. Well, stop fucking thinking that. Guys, whatever you dominantly think will happen. Oh my God, if I stop thinking about him, he'll go away. Yeah, okay. So then he will. Your subconscious goes, oh, it's a little man in your head listening. Oh, yep, make him go away as soon as we stop thinking about him. Okay, we'll do that. Your wish is my command. Be careful what you think, guys. My partner focused on lack of money he has, so won't celebrate my birthday away now. Oh, I saw this fucking thing. My partner focused on lack of money he has, so won't celebrate my birthday away now. Marianne McGrath, you've got some fucking shitty beliefs about your partner. I don't know what's going on, but I keep seeing you popping up in the Q&A forum, and you're lost as fuck. Darling, why do you keep saying he's got to focus on a lack of money? He won't celebrate my birthday. Are you working on your self-concept? Because if your partner isn't celebrating your birthday with you and he's giving you the excuse of money, it ain't got nothing to do with your partner's belief about money. It's got to do with your beliefs about you being a piece of shit and no one chooses you and no one treats you well and people treat you like a piece of crap. A guy could be as poor as a church mouse and he will make the biggest effort in the world if you're acting like a queen, thinking you're a queen, your self-concept's on what point. He'll take you to a park and crack open a bottle of champagne that cost him $2 and tell you he loves you and make a cupcake cake with a candle in it to celebrate you and spend all day with you and make it all about you. But because your self-concept's in the toilet, Marianne McGrath, you're making it all about your partner and his lack of money thoughts. It's got nothing to do with him. Are you working on your shitty self-concept that's allowing you to be with a person who doesn't even bother to celebrate your birthday with you because they use the excuse of money? Clearly fucking not. Who would put up with that shit? If I was with someone and they said to me on my birthday, oh, we can't celebrate your birthday because I don't have much money now, I'd be like, see ya. Feeling low yesterday. You're no shit, Marianne McGrath. Why don't you work on your shitty self-concept? Are you? You're clearly fucking not. Are you joking? You're going to have a birthday and your partner's not going to celebrate it because they're using the excuse of money? What? Did previous partners treat you like dirt? And you're just allowing this guy to do that or what? Think about that logically. Oh, he's using the excuse of money and you're saying to me it's about your partner. It's got nothing to do with your partner. You've got to Meghan Markle yourself up, darling, and start feeling like the queen you are. Otherwise, he's just going to treat you like that next year for your next birthday when you put up with another year of bullshit. Jesus Christ. Stop trying to blame him. It's got nothing to do with him. He's reflecting your thinking about you. Oh, he doesn't care enough about me. He doesn't love me even enough to give me a birthday present. His focus is never on me. I'm not the priority to him. That's what's going on, darling. Got it? Sorry, I'm going off my brain. Sorry, guys. But I saw that question and made me fucking angry. Because you're not getting this is about you, Marianne. Have you bothered to watch any of my live videos in the Facebook group? You're clearly in the fucking group. Go and watch them backwards. Go and watch number 25 again and again and again until you get that you have to work on your shitty self-concept, darling. Because it's in the fucking loo. Markle up. Yes, markle up. Do you think Harry would turn around and say to Meghan Markle, oh, look, because, you know, Dad didn't give us any money this year. I can't celebrate your birthday. I've got money issues. Because Spotify took all the money off us because we didn't bother to do a podcast. We can't celebrate your birthday this year. She'd be like, oh, goodbye. I reacted to 3D and now I think I messed up with SP. How shall I change? Stop thinking you messed up, guys. Look, thinking you messed up comes from a place of low self-worth and low thinking that you're not good enough, right? So you'll beat yourself up when you make a mistake and feel guilty and feel at fault. I naturally do it all the time. I always think things are my fault and I always beat myself up. It just comes from my self-concept. Other people will make a mistake and never think it's their fault and never take blame for something based on their self-concept. I'm perfect. I do everything right. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything, right? But you're going, oh, I fucked up. Oh, he won't forgive me. I've messed everything up. I reacted. What can I do? Work on your shitty self-concept. That's what you can do, darling. That allows you to beat yourself up all the time. Got it? I've been living in the end, and lots of people have come around, except for my SP. I'm confused. It's called Sabrina. You've got an old shitty story about your SP, and you haven't got rid of that crap. It's birds before land. It means you're getting all the attention of all the other people because you literally couldn't give a shit about them. But the person you give a shit about the most, you've still got a really old fucking story about them. Get rid of it. Loz, why have I been thinking about SP more than normal energy? Is it because he's thinking of me? No, darling. It's because you're getting fucking obsessed and not working on your self-concept enough. I have no idea. But they're not... Guys, they can't do anything to you in your reality. Stop giving it the excuse of, oh, I really want to text him because I know he's thinking of me. I hear this bullshit all the time. Oh, I can feel his energy coming towards me, so now I'm going to text him. Or I can feel his energy. Must be he's manifesting me. No. It means you're getting obsessed. You're not focusing on you enough. If you're focused on you, you wouldn't be thinking about him hardly nearly as much. But guys, you're going to think about them. You love them. I'm not expecting you not to think about them, but think about that logically. It's got nothing to do with them. It's you. Are you focusing on your self-concept? I doubt it. That was a slap on the face. Thanks. Well, good. I hope you heard me because, Marianne, I don't know what the fuck's going on with you, but you got to work on that shitty self-concept, darling, and drag yourself out of the loo you find yourself in that would allow you to have a partner that wouldn't celebrate your fucking birthday with you. What? Jeez. Oh, it's lockdown driving you crazy. Well, stop saying you're affected by lockdown. Just say, lockdown doesn't affect me. I left my husband and want him back. He said he's moved on and filed for divorce. What do I do? What do you leave him for? Guys, so many of you leave people and then you go, I want you back now. And you're like, well, what would you leave him for in the first place? Okay, work on your self-concept, darling, that made you feel like shit, that you needed to reject him, push him away, or he wasn't giving you the love you needed, so you rejected him and pushed him away because you were afraid he was going to hurt you, and now you want him back. Have you been working on your self-concept? That's why people push people away, darling, because they're so afraid of getting hurt and rejected, and they're not getting the love they need, that they push people away like that and break up with them. I do that all the time. And then you think, oh, fuck, that's not the outcome I wanted. I wanted you to come towards me and give me more love, and now you've left me. I find that people around me treat me better. Good, darling. That's what happens when you work on your self-concept. I hope the UK go into lockdown for a bit because I have a lot of TV to catch on live, to catch up on, laugh my ass off. Ah! See, always a silver lining there, Sarah. Love it. See the positive in it. Since yesterday, I start crying doing self-concept affirmations. Is my subconscious trying to fight it? Look, guys, some of my self-concept affirmations still make me cry because they're really hard to say. If I've got body dysmorphia and I'm saying my body is perfect just the way it is, sometimes I find that impossible to say. Guys, it's against everything you've ever thought, some of these ones. That's why I'm trying to get you guys to get to the core of your issues. Just saying, I'm a queen, I'm treated like a queen, means fuck all to most people. It's like surface. It's like icing on a really rotten fucking cake that's rotting away at the core, and you bite into it and it's like, ugh, but the icing tasted nice. Sometimes it will really affect you. Keep going. It means it's working. I get everything I want eventually. Good, say that. Please can you tell me some of the best self-concept tips? You need to really, really assess yourself, guys, and assess your shitty self-concept beliefs that came from childhood. What do you believe about life? What do you believe about you? Write it down. Sit for 20 minutes. Don't do anything. And write down all the thoughts in your brain, bad and good. Then look at it and see all the negative thinking you have about yourself or life. No one loves me. I never get the love I need. He's never coming back. What are you kidding yourself? You fucking idiot. You screwed up. You screw everything up. Things like that. Then write the opposite. I'm perfect just the way I am. I never screw anything up. I'm perfection. Everything I do is amazing. Everyone loves me. Of course he's coming back. Shut up, brain. Okay? Do subliminal videos work? I don't even believe in them, darling, because I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I'm enough. I'm beautiful. I'm worthy. I'm strong. I'm resilient. I'm deserving. They're lovely, darling. I know some people can manifest their SP through LOA. Is that because they believe it works? Yep. Self-concept when you have rejection issues. Well, no one would dare to lose me. I'm too special to lose. I'm perfect just the way I am. People love me just the way I am. If you feel like you're going to get rejected, you have to believe that people love you just the way you are. I'm the most lovable guy in the world. Those things. Loz, I've been crying all morning, thinking negative thinking, having anxiety about SP. Well, are you working on your shitty self-concept, Desi, or not? Or are you just allowing your brain to just take over your brain, your ego to take over your brain, your whole subconscious just taking over, and it's a shitstorm in your head? Guys, if you get anxiety, you can't let your brain run you. I just don't know what to tell you. I only do self-concept affirmations now and stopped SP ones. I've been getting close and he kissed me today. Oh, what am I telling? Love it. Enjoying lockdown. Oh, good. So many things are manifesting, which is awesome, but it's happening so fast, I'm freaking out. Oh, well, it happens, guys. And when it starts flooding in, you're like, oh, my God, I can't believe this is happening so quickly. That's what Napoleon Hill says in Think and Grow Rich. He's like, when you commit to this and you really get it, things will happen so fast for you, you'll wonder where it's been all your life, especially money. When you allow the floodgates of money to open and you get rid of all your shitty money beliefs, you'll just be like, where's all this money come from? When you really get this, it's all you. It's all you. It always was. It's not anybody else's fault. No one else is doing anything to affect you in your 3D. You created it. So you can change it. You've helped me so much. Thank you for your TikToks. Oh, you're welcome, darling Emma Bless. My Secret Garden of Eden on YouTube just posted a really good bit on stalking SP and third party. My Secret Garden of Eden. I've never heard of this channel. Is that a channel on YouTube? My Secret Garden of Eden, where they talk about manifesting? God, I haven't watched YouTube since I started this TikTok, guys. I think I've seen about 4 or 5 YouTube since I started. One was a couple were manifesting with Kimberly's. One was Sammy Ingram's, and one Dylan James, like sleep affirmation. That's all I've seen. I have to go look it up. Those are mine. Wonderful, darling. They're great. I'm just going down, guys. Can't see many questions. Why are there no questions coming? It's true. It's been so hectic and abundant, but I love it so much. Abundant. I love so much abundance. Wonderful, darling. Is that a euphemism? What's a euphemism? How can I get SP to communicate more but affirm so that it's self-concept related, not solely SP? How can I get SP to communicate more but affirm so that it's self-concept related? Well, you can say things like, people just love to be around me. People love to be in my presence. They love my energy and my vivaciousness and my smile and my personality. They just love to be around me. Once you've met me, you love me and you can't be without me. That would imply him as well. Okay? I'm the baddest bitch of them all. Love it. Oh, Susie. Susie is friends with Caleb on Pluto's Gate. I know which one you mean. Susie with the blonde hair and she sits in her living room and talks. Is that what it's called? My Secret Garden of Eden. Ah, yes, Susie. I know which one you mean. When anxiety hits, I just tell myself, I'm allowed to feel my feelings, but my manifestation is here. Good, darling. That's lovely. I'm allowed to feel my feelings. That's great. I'm allowed to feel my feelings. Wonderful. Loz, last night SP told me he wants me to be with him. He's so in love, I can see it. Oh, Jackie, yay! Oh, hooray, my darling. Oh. Self-concept for successful business. My business is booming. I have so many clients, I don't know what to do with myself. I have money pouring in every day. I'm so busy, I need extra workers. Okay? I am always successful. I am a giant success. Everything comes to me easily. Everything I touch turns to gold. You can start saying that about your self-concept, about yourself in life, about success. You can start seeing how you want your business to go. I wanted someone's business to go better than it was, and I started affirming for him in my mind. I just started imagining that he needed an extra truck and he had an extra staff member, and that meant that if he got that, that meant the business was booming. And he came to me once and was complaining how he was so busy and he would need to get another employee, and he did. And I kind of felt guilty because I thought, oh, shit, I've done that. But it really stressed him out at first because he was so busy, and then he realised, oh, I need to expand. Right? But at first he was a little bit stressed, so I felt a bit bad. I was like, oh, no. But I'd imagined in my mind that he had another truck and another employee. That's what I just kept imagining, which implied that the business was booming, because why would he have another employee and a whole other truck if the business wasn't successful? So just see in your mind what would imply my business is successful. What would I see? What would I hear? What would people say to me? What if I forget to affirm? I fall asleep sometimes without realising. Don't worry, darling. Don't beat yourself up. Just do it the next day. Someone at work told me I'm too confident and found out she has low self-concept, so I'm helping her. I'm too confident. Fuck off, bitch. No such thing. Loz, hang on. When my subconscious says no to my affirmations, I say, yes, it is, because you're fixing it. Shut up. Yes, good, darling. You're fixing it. You're telling your subconscious it's fixing it. Love it. What technique should I use? For what, darling? Loz, you and Joseph Ally, my fave manifestation teachers. Oh, good, darling. God, I haven't watched him for a year. So I'm helping her build her confidence. Good, Sarah. Simon, thank you for the rose, darling. I am still just in awe of how much self-concept works. Like, it's incredible and it only gets better. Yes, Shafrina, honestly, guys. When you really work on it and you really step into it, it's amazing what happens. It's kind of shocking at first because you're like, why didn't I get all this attention before? Why are people being so nice to me? Why are all my relationships going so well? It's a bit of a shock. She's like, well, what was I doing before? What was I thinking before? I must have been thinking some pretty shitty thinking before. Okay? You're doing self-concept. Well, Desi, do more. How do you work on self-concept? You figure out what your childhood issues are, darling, and firm against that crap. You figure out what your beliefs are, your dominant fucking beliefs that are causing your subconscious mind to, causing your reality to turn up the way it is. And your subconscious mind is causing that. It's sending out thinking all day long and people are just reflecting back what you already think about yourself. Right? So assess that. What do I think about me? I think I'm not good enough. I think I'm not pretty. I think I've got a fat ass. I think I'm not successful. I think I'm stupid. Affirm against that. I am so smart. My ass is perfection. People love being around me. I'm everyone's favourite person, etc. I worked on my subconcept and dropped SP affirmations and got a new SP who's much better than the first one. Oh, wonderful. Love that. I say he loved me. He says he don't. I say he loved me and he says he don't. Well, if he says he doesn't, darling, it's based on your old thinking about him. Don't worry about that. Self-concept to heal TMJ. My jaw has a popping sound. Should I say like my jaw is perfectly healthy? Yes. My jaw is perfectly healthy. I can move my jaw so easily. Everything in my body is renewing itself. My cells are renewing themselves daily. Every bone, tissue and organ in my body is renewing itself daily. What's the difference between steps and messing with the middle? Messing with the middle is trying to figure out how it's going to happen. But steps is just like, he's coming towards me. He's contacting me now. That kind of thing. But middle is like, you're trying to figure out exactly how it's all going to happen. Oh, thanks for sharing the live video, Binky Makes. How do I respond to people asking about my SP? Say, I don't want to talk about it. Or just say, yeah, everything's fine. You can either lie or just say, I don't want to talk about it. Makes me upset. God, I spilled tea all over myself. I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. My income is constantly increasing. Yes, they're excellent ones. Been doing Jill and James sleep affirmations since last week. Just recorded my own. Should I finish the 21-day challenge with Dylan? Oh, it's up to you guys. It's up to you how you want to do it. But I mean, probably not best to change them. Maybe just do the Dylan one still. I'm constantly paranoid that my crazy ex will come to my house. How to change this? Telling, work on your self-concept to think, no one would, I am so protected and I'm so safe. No one would dare invade my space. Everyone respects my wishes. Everyone respects my boundaries. Start saying those things, darling. It's working on your self-concept that would not allow someone to even push your boundaries like that. Stop saying he's a crazy ex. Stop seeing him that way and he won't turn up in your reality and he certainly won't turn up at your house. But you keep thinking he's crazy. You've got fearful thoughts about it. You're sending out, you're going to turn up at my house, aren't you? Oh my God, you're crazy. You can do anything. And then he will. Stop seeing him that way. See him completely differently. See him sane and doing what you want to do and keeping away from you and going and finding someone else. And affirm the things I just told you. I still get triggered sometimes, but it's been so much easier to control and not spiral lately. Good, darling. I keep saying SP's name everywhere and you said it before. Oh, did I? Anyone told you that you look like Diane Keaton? Oh, do I? Oh, maybe it's the glasses. But my new SP said he's not ready for a relationship. Affirming against that, just my old thinking, yes, darling, it's just your old thinking. Don't worry about it. Don't let it throw you. Oh, you can go to Specsavers and tighten your glasses so they don't slide down. Oh, yeah, they keep sliding down, don't they? Because of my big nose. Can you manifest a person? Absolutely, guys. Please don't listen to anyone who says you can't. You've manifested them in the first place. You manifested them out as well with your shitty thinking. Mark the fuck up. Yes, guys. What's the difference between... I saw that one. I'm trying to teach my bestie to manifest self-love and confidence, but she doesn't believe in it. Well, then, look, just allow yourself to forget about her for now. Let her worry about herself. Work on you. And, guys, trust me when I say... when people start seeing your life improving, they'll ask for help. They'll say, how did you do that? What have you been doing? I have my neighbour asking me, even my dad asks me. My best friend. Okay? Because they'll see your life improving and they'll think, well, what's she doing? So don't, look, you've got, the student will arrive when, the teacher will arrive when the student's ready. She's obviously not ready, so don't worry about it. I know it's hard, but you just got to let people do it in their own time. You can't train people or advise people if they're not ready to hear it. Just see her differently. See her as figuring it out. See her as having really great self-worth and great self-concept. Start seeing her that way and she'll change in your reality. Is it normal that I don't want to tell people about law of assumption? Yeah, guys, don't if you can't. If you don't think they'll be open to it, because they'll just reflect your shitty thinking and think you're being a nut. Why do the comments keep doubling up? I don't know. I think these comments are really slow because I'm hardly seeing any questions. Thoughts on Louise Hay? She's wonderful. You Can Heal Your Life is a great book, guys. Well, she was wonderful. Is it normal that we don't want to tell? Oh, yep. I'm just confused about people affirming for steps, like affirming a text and not getting marriage. What are you confused about, Hallie? You either believe that it's a bad thing about the steps or you don't. If you believe it's, steps is a bad thing, I won't get the marriage if I just do it in steps, well, then it won't work for you. It's whatever you believe, darling. What are we talking about, Simone? You are our best manifestation. Oh, wonderful, darling. Thank you. How does shit day, but keep affirming anyway? Yes, guys. Yes. What are we talking about? My son said I shouldn't want my daughter back after how she treated me. I miss her. Darling, don't worry about what your son said, okay? Start imagining your daughter loves you, she treats you beautifully, and your son's happy with your relationship. What's this, Sarah? Someone from old work I thought about reaching out to reached out to me last night and told me the calls will be stopping and will be centralised to Sheffield, which tells me I left at the right time. Oh, I understand that. Instagram triggered me, so now SP doesn't have Instagram. I manifested that. Oh, good. Hello, lovely soul. I manifest you helping others manifest the dreams come true. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Matthew. You're welcome. My friends and I need you in our lives. Oh, thanks, Biggie. Hang on, guys. I'm scrolling down. Can't see a lot of questions. Hey, Loz. I've been seeing in my mind and feeling the SP and I happily living together. Well, that's wonderful, darling. Keep doing that. I've had a fall. How to manifest he gets better. I've had a fall. IV had a fall. Someone had a fall, guys. Just imagine they're restored to full health. They're so healthy. They're not in pain. Things like that. Loz, when your self-concept becomes on point, is it normal to see SP as not what you used to? It's absolutely normal. You think they were a bit of a dick. They had all these bad qualities. God, they were actually a bit of a loser. They didn't have their shit together. Sometimes you really do think that, guys, and you feel bad about it. You're like, I can't believe I'm thinking of all these bad qualities about them. But it's because you're taking them down off the pedestal and you put yourself up there. What if you imagine something and it turns out to be the opposite? Look, sometimes it happens, guys. It could be a bridge of incidents to something else. It could be your old fears manifesting. Don't worry about it. So basically, my old job was a call centre and they're centralising it all, so I'm glad I left. Oh, right, Sarah, good. You're so helpful. I hope you get tenfold blessings. Oh, thanks, darling. My SP is back in my life after 6 months, but how can I make him actually talk to me again? Just start saying he's constantly calling and texting me. He's constantly coming towards me. He needs to talk to me. He needs me in his life. He loves being my man. If you want to go to the end, okay. I'm so aware of the law and I constantly tell my family, stop saying stuff in vain, negative crap. Yes, guys, yes. Look, it becomes really obvious when you hear people complaining and fucking up their own life. My dad's really negative and he says so many things and I just want to bite my tongue when he talks because I'm just like, you're actually manifesting bad shit happening. You're not even realising it. And I just don't bother telling him half the time because I'm just like, he won't listen. So I'll just wait until one day he asks me. My SP is back in my life. I saw the one. I'm realising my self-concept needs massive improvement. Look, guys, all of ours did at some point and still does probably. How do I manifest SP to get jumped on a night out? Get jumped on a night out? What do you mean? To get jumped on a night out? You mean for him to jump on you? Just say he's all over me. When we go out, he can't keep his hands off me. Showing me off as his girl. Is that what you mean? I don't understand the question. I said that in the last live, but I've got a temporary job now. It's not great, but I'm still a family. Oh, good, darling. Got a temporary job. Good, Hallie. Wonderful. Yes, I stop people saying garbage words. Don't say that. How about saying this instead? Yes, good for you, darling. No, to get bashed. Oh, why would you want that, Lucille? What's wrong with you? You want your SP to get bashed up? Lucille, why? When you guys want to hurt someone else or have revenge on them, it's nothing to do with the other person. It's your shitty self-concept because you feel so hurt by the person you want to hurt them. That's fucked up. And guess what that will do? That will boomerang back to you and come back to you. So it's not karma, but it's the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. Would you like to go out on a night out and be bashed up? Well, watch out, darling, if you send that shit out. Watch and learn. Bad fucking shit will happen to you. Don't do that, darling. Why don't you assess your shitty self-concept that makes you want to be getting someone bashed up? Is that what you're saying? Jesus Christ. As a child, I always felt not important or pretty. What affirmation can I say? Please help. I am so beautiful. I've always been told how beautiful and pretty I am. Okay. What else did you say? Where's the rest of it? How pretty? Oh, not important. I am so important to everyone. I've always been told how important I am to them. My family and everyone's always told me how important I am to them. I've always been told how pretty I am. Say those things to me. What's the difference between that and karma? I think people think that karma is this constant thing that happens, but the golden rule is just more like, just be careful what you send out. Like, really, would you want that to happen to you? That's really all it is. But karma is more like this constant thing of like every single thing I send out comes back. It's not that. Well, every single thing you send out does come back. So that's why I say karma doesn't exist. It's simply how your mind works. Everything's reflected. But what I'm saying is, if you reflect that bad shit, then kind of bad shit comes back. So look, you can call it karma if you want, but it's more a religious belief, karma. Okay, I'm just talking about it as telepathy and mind reflection is a constant habitual thing that happens to everyone. So it's not a thing called karma. It's just what actually happens with your subconscious. And what I'm saying is, be careful what you send out. If you want to harm someone, well, if the thought is reflected back that people love you, they treat you well, they treat you beautifully, well, what will get reflected back to you is if you want harm on others, it will be harm on you. It's just simply how your subconscious works. But people like to call things like that karma. I don't call it karma because that's some kind of like, it's like it believes in some kind of retribution for someone's ills. That's kind of a different thing. It's more a religious thing. Could you elaborate on them having no willpower? It's not no willpower. It's called they can only reflect your thinking, no free will. They can't do anything other than reflect your thought. That's all it is. But what if people assume nothing bad will happen to them if they manifest bad on others? Well, they can think that if they want, but everything gets reflected back. So they can believe that all they like, but it'll still get reflected back to them. You know what I mean? Like, what you reflect out does get reflected back, whether you believe it does or not. It's just simply how it works, guys. I gotta go soon, guys. How to make your mind think that you're together with your SP, but reality is different. Stop fucking looking at the reality. The reality should be up here, guys, not out here. You've got to stop looking at it and thinking it's real. It's an illusion. It's a creation of your thought. Oh, thanks, Sammy Ann. So if you created it, what are you looking at it for and getting angry at it for? Because you created the shitty circumstance that you're angry about. Live up here rather than out here. I know that sounds strange, but just try and do it. Just ignore the circumstances and focus on yourself. Yes, darling. Yes. Should I read the full list of affirmations you gave me once a day? I picked 5 to use consistently. Yes, darling. Do the ones you use consistently a lot in your brain. But I would be doing the full list of affirmations I gave you more than once a day. If you want to get rid of your shitty thinking, don't just do them once a day. I would do them a couple of times a day. And then the 5 ones really constantly, consistently. How bad do you want this? Guys, you've got to think, what's my mental diet? Just doing it as an activity. Oh, I'm doing this once a day isn't really enough. You've got to think, well, what am I thinking during the day? Am I letting my negative thoughts run away with me during the day and then I'm doing this activity in the morning, activity at night? It's your mental diet, guys. What are you feasting on all day? Shitty fucking thoughts about your SP and then you sit down in the morning and you go, blah, 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 affirmations? Or are you affirming all day? Affirming is just thinking, guys. You've got to think of it not as an activity but as thinking. If you can see it like that, you'll understand that every time you have a negative thought, you've got to jump in with a new affirmation. All right, guys, I've got to go because I've been here forever and I've got to have dinner and feed the animals and do shit. Right, guys, so please do follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily. And tomorrow, I'll be live on Facebook because we do Facebook Fridays and we have wine and it's great fun. So Facebook Friday, if you're in Australia, it'll be nighttime. And if you're in the UK or Europe, it'll be morning time. Okay, so you probably won't be having wine with us. And then I go nighttime US, Friday night for Facebook Fridays as well. So I won't be live tomorrow in the afternoon. I'll be live tomorrow morning, would be nighttime US. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me, and go to the Facebook group to watch the Facebook Live tomorrow and join in. It's much easier to join that one because you can write a big, long question. There's less people, so you're much more likely to get your question answered. And you can ask questions in the forum and watch all these live videos back. And we're doing a 21-day sleep affirmation challenge in there at the moment. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.